In this video, we will understand the training section in the HR module. So let's go through each of these sections one by one. First, we will go to the training program. So training program is designed for training employees or other individual in a specific skills. So whenever we create a training program, we can schedule a training event under it. So first we'll create a training program. Let's say the training program is for front-end development. Okay, now the status of this program is that it is scheduled right now since we are creating it, and this is the company name, and then we'll enter the trainer name. So let's say I'm entering the name of trainer as Khan Amir. Trainer email ID, okay, let's enter amir@nocode.com. Supplier, so sometimes what happens is that there might be some vendor who is responsible for scheduling the trainer. So in that case, we are now in contact with an individual trainer, so we won't enter the supplier over here. And this is the contact number for the trainer you can enter. Now let's mention some description about the training program. So it is a program for front-end development. So I'll just quickly enter the syllabus or modules that will be covered for this particular training program. HTML, CSS, and then they can cover JS, and then they can cover frameworks, Git, and all that. So let's just save it. So we have created a training program for this front-end development, alright, and the status of it is that it is scheduled actually. Now we will create a training event. So training event allows us to schedule a seminar or workshops or the conferences. Over here we can see that these are the different things over here, like theory, workshop, and all that. So let's say event name, first one is for HTML and CSS, okay, like the basics of HTML, CSS. I'll just write basics of HTML, CSS. Now this is the training program that we are creating this for, and then the type. So what is this event going to be of type? Like, let's say I'll consider this as a workshop, and level, it's a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So I'll consider it as a beginner level, and the event status is scheduled. It has certificate or not. So if I click on has certificate, then after the completion of this event, whoever goes through this training will get a certificate. Now I'll enter a trainer name. So I'll again enter the same trainer name I added for training program, amir@nocode.com. And supplier is not there because we are individually dealing with this particular trainer. And then there's a contact number. Alright, now let's go to the course. So course is actually, it can be created for this particular training event right over here, but since it is like a different event, so I won't go into course right now. Start time is, let's say it's starting from on 11th, and the end time will be let's say 12th. Location can be Mumbai. Let's add Mumbai. Introduction, in introduction I'll add about like what will be covered in this. So let's say they'll be covering the basics of HTML as well as CSS. So I'll just save it. So now the training event is created. I'll submit it to confirm this particular event. Let's submit it. Okay. So this event will be for 2 days. Let's say it won't be like continuous event, obviously, like it might last for, I can change the end time over here if I want to. So now this particular training event has already been created. Now next thing is training result. So for each event there is a training result and there is a training feedback. Now training result is an employee wise training result, can be stored based on the evaluation which is done by a trainer. So let's say we have an employee who are attending this particular, so consider that John Smith attended this particular training event, okay, and for him, he attended for 2 hours and he got, let's say, A grade. Alright, and comments, I'll like a trainer can add a comments they want to. I'll just save it. So the training result has been created and he got an A grade and he submitted. He sat for 2 hours. Oops, Okay, submit. Yes. Okay, so the training result has already been submitted. Let's go back and create a training feedback. So employers can give, employee who attends this particular training event can give the feedback to the trainer. So let's say an employee John Smith attended a training event. The trainer name was Khan Amir, so for him they will be giving a feedback. So let's say they liked all that, so they'll say that it was informative, quite helpful and practical event, Alright, so any more feedback that you want can be added with this. I'll just save it and submit it. So the training feedback has been submitted over here. So we can see that we covered all these sections. First we went to the training program, and then inside training program we created a training event. And for training event, for each training event there is a training result as well as training feedback. So I hope you understood this. If you have any queries, you can ask in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching.